What is up, everybody? Welcome back at it again. Reacting to esports talk on Mixer, on how it was a disaster for streamers. My audio may be fucked up right now, but it is what it is. But Mixer being the disaster for streamers who moved to Mixer, stayed there for a while, and well, we're gonna see what this video is about. I'm very sorry about my camera, by the way. I don't know what the fuck happened. Let's get into this shit. Let's do this.
I know this may come as a shock to many of you, but as of today, I will be streaming exclusively on Mixer.
I'm making moves.
As of the 29th of October, we will be streaming exclusively on Mixer.
But I just knew 100%, like, this is it.
Mixer dropped a surprise announcement by saying it's shutting down. They're giving up.
I feel betrayed.
I've given everything. I couldn't have given more.
Because they didn't have any idea.
I had so many dreams for the future for the first time. Because I've been depressed for so long.
I mean, the thing is, like, people put so much content out there, but I mean, like, it's Mixer. Like, who the fuck is Mixer? Like, those are the people's fault to go on Mixer. If they're getting a fucking brand deal where it's like over the max amount of money they always wanted to get paid for doing a job for Mixer and actually working for it, I mean, it's should have went to Twitch. Just saying, okay? Or YouTube. YouTube works either way, if making videos or even live streaming, but Mixer is for live streaming, so I mean, it is what it is, you know? But yeah.
The people behind Mixer once had really high hopes for the platform.
We've seen phenomenal growth and success of the platform. We've launched a cross-platform service. We have all kinds of innovative features and functionality within the space.
It all started in 2016 when Microsoft picked up a promising streaming startup called Beam. They renamed it Mixer and stuffed it full of features that were supposed to make it better than Twitch.
The website was very, how can I say it, smooth compared to Twitch. Like, Twitch is was a bit scuffed. Like,
I'm sorry, but you're saying that Mixer, the app will only use 1420 ping. The app with the better quality would be Twitch. That goes to nearly max height of 20. You know? And talking about scuffed, you need to buy a new camera. Okay, my dude, you're saying that Mixer's a good app and it has all these features, but I mean, if this is from Twitch, like if this is from Mixer, I mean, it's not that smooth, you know? I don't think it's smooth. Like, it looked really good with some games didn't, you know? Depends on what kind of ping you put it on, but yeah.
for it, what it was. Whereas Mixer, everything just seemed more, in a word, futuristic.
But all the innovations that Mixer brought to the table didn't really matter. Twitch was the unrivaled king of streaming.
Twitch has the highest number of viewed hours of any live streaming platform by far.
But being so huge comes with its own set of problems. For example, Twitch is notorious for toxicity.
Okay, Bogsy, broccoli head ass, typing first thing, hey honey, haha, play with me, I'll carry you, I'm immortal. What are you delusional? I swear to God. Then I reject you and then you're saying, oh, that's why this face cam is bigger than our gameplay.
Mixer offered a chance for people who were intimidated by Twitch's size, reputation, and yes, toxicity, to stream to an audience of thousands without having to compete with the established big names on Twitch.
The welcoming community that was on Mixer at the time, or should I say Beam at the time, it was a different platform than, say, Twitch or YouTube or anything else was at the time. It was almost like a family of outcasts that didn't fit in anywhere else on what was already considered an outcast sort of thing.
But as welcoming as Mixer's community may have been, Microsoft was really hoping for a financial success. And in 2019, 3 years after Mixer launched, it wasn't really making a dent in Twitch's viewership. So Microsoft busted out the big guns. If people weren't going to pay attention to Mixer, well, they were going to force them to pay attention by signing the biggest gamer on the planet.
First dub on Mixer ever.
Got a little surprise for you coming off that win. We
of. That announcement was the first in a series of huge signings. It's not hard to understand why these big names signed these contracts. Sure, Mixer had a lower viewership, but the money doesn't matter. All of a sudden, these people were free to do whatever they wanted. They had to stream, sure, but they could play whatever they wanted. They could build their brand. They didn't have to grind day in and day out chasing trends. And these signings kicked off a war for top-tier talent.
The best part is that I'm not going to make it any harder for you, because I've officially re-signed with Twitch.
I'm moving to Facebook Gaming. Check me out there. Bye.
So when are you leaving 100 Thieves?
What? I'm not leaving 100 Thieves. I'm joining YouTube.
But if Mixer was hoping that Ninja and Shroud would bring their huge Twitch communities and viewership with them, they were sorely disappointed.
Mixer needed us. We may have needed Mixer to have a platform to stream on and make our community, but they needed us in a way. Like they brought in streamers such as Ninja, Shroud, and I do love Ninja and Shroud. I've watched Ninja since Halo days, and Ewok's a lovely lady. Oh, she's a lovely girl. She's awesome. But it just shows that you can't really pay your way to success.
While the big names did bring in big numbers, they just couldn't get the same viewership they had on Twitch. Twitch is so deeply ingrained in the gaming community that even people's favorite streamer going over to Mixer couldn't convince them to stop watching people on Twitch.
Man, you guys are my friends.
I know.
How many viewers across the board do we have right now?
I don't even know, man. I probably like, what, 500?
Bro, that's like all a Mixer, right?
Mixer took a huge gamble, and it wasn't paying off. But what came next shocked everyone.
1 month. They're giving us 1 month.
Out of nowhere, Mixer announced that they were shutting down. The platform was gone for good on July 22nd.
This is years of hard work for everyone building a really safe platform that clearly didn't have the intentions in the first place. They've hidden behind such a huge fucking cover. I'm disgusted in Microsoft. I'm disgusted in Mixer.
Mixer's partners, the people who tried to make a career out of streaming on Mixer, were offered a chance to switch over to Facebook Gaming and keep their partner status there. But most people weren't really excited about that offer.
It was literally like a punch in the face. It was literally getting dumped via text. It was absolutely awful. It was a rubbish feeling.
I think the problem that everybody had wasn't that Mixer is shutting down. It was the way they shut it down. We always knew that was one of the appeals of going to Mixer, was there was opportunity there, but when there's opportunity, there's always risk. And you've just got to weigh those up. And the people that streamed there weighed those risks up. We knew it was a risk. We just expected to be treated better.
And as more details about the sudden shutdown came out, it was clear that things had been a mess at Mixer for a long time. Streamers weren't the only people blindsided by Mixer's shutdown. A lot of the staff had no idea that it was closing either.
It's not like all of Mixer knew this was going to happen. It was only a very select few, and most of the staff found out when we found out. From what I've been told from other people is that the staff got an email 15 minutes before the tweet went out. So, everybody was kind of hit by this.
For huge streamers like Ninja and Shroud, Mixer shutting down meant that they could basically do whatever they wanted. They got their money and their freedom. But for smaller streamers, the people who painstakingly built communities and even careers out of their Mixer channels, the news was devastating.
But when you've put 2 years of your life believing in a platform that was so different, I fully believed in Mixer. I sat there and said, do you know what? No matter what, I know there's issues, but it's different. It's community. It had it really had such a different feel to it.
It's hard. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Oh, it is a very emotional roller coaster today.
I have given everything, every dollar I have, every amount of energy I have into this platform because I believed in it.
The offer to move to Facebook is meaningless for most Mixer streamers. They basically have to start from scratch.
I'm now in this point of being someone that has built a career, built a community, having to decide, do I have to rebrand? Will Twitch give me the name that's on an inactive account? Will they not? Do I have to completely change and uproot everything and then try to reach out to my entire community? Like some of my community are out in Afghanistan right now and they tune in with the troops and people like that. So it's a life-changing decision for many other people as well. I know a lot of partners and a lot of people who are not partnered that are having just these same issues. It's upheavaled everyone from the Mixer platform, came at us all blind, and yeah, it's a hard time for a lot of people.
Faced with this impossible choice, most Mixer streamers decided to start over again on Twitch.
What happened immediately after Mixer announced that, people left in droves. Like, Mixer is basically a ghost town now. So you either got up and left or you died there. That's pretty much how it was going to go.
I spoke to other streamers, I spoke to mods, I spoke to friends, I spoke to everyone I could, and everyone was switching to Twitch.
But besides the obvious hurdles that come with starting again on a new platform, most Mixer streamers felt like they were losing something far more precious than a paycheck.
I might not have been here as long as some of the partners, but I've said every stream has changed my life. It's really...
You guys have been the best. This has been the best, honestly, the best 3 years of my life. Honestly. I cannot express that enough, dude.
When we look back on Mixer in a few years, it'll be remembered for a lot of things. It'll be remembered as the platform that started the streaming wars, that legitimized a full-time career in streaming because they proved that it could come with a huge paycheck. It'll be remembered as a disaster of a streaming platform, a service that spent however many millions to secure big names and then failed miserably. But it will also be remembered for abandoning the people who needed it most.
But as a whole, I just feel like what Mixer was promised to be was never actually true. It was led to feel like this big community where everybody had an impact and that we all could help grow a site that was different than the things that already existed. And now I realize that maybe that was naive of me to believe.
We can make all the jokes in the world about Ninja and Shroud getting paid to do nothing, but the fact of the matter is, most Mixer streamers have been left to fend for themselves. And now, they have to find a new home. One that they can only hope won't crumble down around them again.
Thanks for watching. If you want more...
And they did. They went to Twitch instead, so they went back home and streamed on that, you know? So yeah, Mix is very dedicated by guidelines and community and all that. I think it failed a lot of people, you know? So, just sucks many ways, but they come back, just don't stream on it, because you know it will happen again, and then again, so, yeah, anyway, enjoy chat.